Hi guys, you ready for another Christmas story? I have another fun one for you called The Christmas Selfie. This one is written by Rosie Greening, and if you look really close, it says the Christmas Selfie Contest. Actually, that's what it's called, the Christmas Selfie Contest. But if you look close, it has the word Elfie in it, because all of these elves are going to partake in a really fun selfie contest. Guess where? Guess where they live? Do you remember? The North Pole. So let's meet these fun little elves that are going to have a Christmas selfie contest. There's the North Pole. And there's our little main character, cute little elf. In a big workshop, big busy workshop with shelves full of toys. The elves work their socks off and they make lots of noise. They hammered and clattered and chattered and played and worked as a team on the toys that they made. So look at that. All the elves are working away, and they're all working as a team, getting ready for Christmas. But Alfie, that's our little main character elf, Alfie was different from all of the rest. He didn't like teamwork. He liked being the best. So he didn't like to work as a team. He wanted to be the best of all. Oh boy. He'd boast about all of the toys he'd create. Then he would show them to everyone, shouting, "I'm great." One morning, the elves were so sick of his talk. Oh no, let's see what happens. That the head elf said, "Alfie, please go for a walk." So Alfie went out to the gingerbread store and noticed a poster that he'd not seen before. So the head elf told him he needed to go take a walk because they were tired of hearing him talk about how great he was. So he went down to the gingerbread store and saw a poster that he'd never seen before. And it said, "Santa is having a selfie contest. So send in your photos and he'll pick the best." Santa Claus is having a selfie contest? How awesome. Young Alfie was certain he'd win it with ease. "I'll take the best selfie ever. It will be a breeze." So he told all his friends, but they just got annoyed. There's no time for selfies. We need to make toys, they said. Young Alfie ignored them and all of their fears. He wanted to try out some selfie ideas. So all the other elves said, "We don't have time to take selfies. We need to be making toys for the kids." But Alfie didn't listen. So he ran to the polar bears chilling outside. "Please pose for a selfie," he eagerly cried. So he wants the polar bears to pose for selfies with him. The bears made a tower and Elfie yelled, "Cheese!" But one of the polar bears just had to sneeze. Achoo! So Elfie rushed off to a whale in the sea. He said, "Will you pose for a selfie with me?" But as Alfie's camera went off with a flash, the whale squirted water on him with a splash. His selfies are not going so well, are they? Then as it grew darker, 2 owls fluttered past. "Will you take a selfie with me?" Alfie asked. The group had a hoot, but it still wouldn't do. The sky was too dark. And the selfies were too. So it was too dark. They looked like good selfies, but you can't see anything. Poor Alfie. He ran back to the workshop in tears. I thought I would win, but I'm out of ideas. Forget about selfies, the other elves said. Let's finish these toys with some teamwork instead. The elves got to work, and at last, Alfie saw that when they worked as a team, they could do so much more. They sanded and painted with painstaking care, and soon there were colorful toys everywhere. The workshop looks magical, young Alfie said, and then an idea popped into his head. Let's pose for a selfie, he said with a grin. With all of us in it, this selfie could win. Look at this. Now they're all doing a selfie as a group. And their little sign says, I love Santa. I think that's going to be the best selfie ever. And little Alfie's got himself a little selfie stick. He sent off the selfie. And to his surprise, he got a reply saying, you've won first prize. Your prize is a sleigh ride with Santa himself. Congrats on your selfie. You're one lucky elf. So they won first prize. Yay! Young Alfie was thrilled and he knew what to do. He showed all of his friends and said, you should come too. Of course they should. They all did the selfie together. So when Santa arrived in his beautiful sleigh, the elves clambered in and they went on their way. And as Santa's reindeer soared into the skies, young Alfie was glad that they had all shared his prize. Check it out. Look at that. So they're all getting to go with Santa because they all participated. Teamwork. Look at that. There's the look at some more selfies here. There's Alfie with the owls, Alfie with the polar bears, Alfie with the whale, and Alfie with all his elf friends. How cute. And look what it says. Can you read that? The end. Such a great little book. And there's Alfie and all the elves and Santa flying off because they won first prize in the selfie contest. So that was called the Christmas Selfie Contest. And that was a great, great lesson in teamwork, wasn't it? Where you can accomplish so much more when you work together. I hope you love that book. Come back for another one soon. Bye-bye.